Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
So now we're going to continue our series of videos on games with dinosaur themes. And this is Draftosaurus. And it's ages 8 and up, 2 to 5 players. That takes about 15 minutes, and that's pretty accurate. So it's a drafting game and a set collection game. So let's take a look at the setup. So you're each going to get your own zoo. This is a 2-player, for 2 players, obviously. There are boards for 5 players, and there's a winter side, which we haven't tried yet. We need to do that. It just changes the scoring rules a little bit, and it has that right here. And then, here are the rules for 2 players. And then right here is a chart to show you how many dinosaur meeples you're going to put in the draw bag, because that's what you're going to draw, so many dinosaurs into your hand, and then we're going to take turns selecting, discarding, and passing them. So in a 2- and 4-player game, you remove 2 dinosaurs of each species. And in a 3-player game, you remove 4 dinosaurs of each species. And in a 5-player game, you'll play with all the dinosaurs. So what does that exactly mean? So here are the 6 species, and we've removed 2. That means that there are 8 left of each species for a total of 48. So we're going to put all these in the bag. So I'll do that right. Julie will do that right now. And what will happen is, I'm just simulating it here. This would be all random. I'll pull 6 out of the bag, and Julie won't know what I have. And this is a little different in the 2-player game here. I'll explain how it's different with 3 to 5 players. So we'll roll the die. I'll explain the effects of the die in a moment. And then we will pick 1 to place in our zoo and 1 to discard. Now this die can affect the rules of where it can be placed. But let's say I want to place the Brontosaurus, okay, and I want to discard the Stegosaurus. So what I'll do then is I'll put my hand out. Here's the one I'm going to place, and then I discard it. So then that's going to go on one of these pins here, and there's 6 pins. Notice I haven't explained the die yet or how the pins work. I just want to explain how the drafting part works. Then I want to take these 4 dinosaurs, pass them to Julie. She'll see them. And then she'll pass me, maybe she had this combination. She placed, maybe she discarded a Brontosaurus and she placed one of these. Okay, so then I get her 4, and then she gets my 4. Maybe she places one of these in her zoo and discards that. I place a T-Rex, and since she's going for green, I'm going to discard that. And then I pass it back, and then I have these 2 to place. I'll place 1 and discard this. She places this and discards that. So notice that we're going to be placing 3 dinosaurs for those 6 that we draw. 3 dinosaurs each. We're going to do this 4 times because there's 48 in the bag that we start out with, which means that we're going to have 12 dinosaurs on the board. And you'll get also 12 dinosaurs in the 3, 4, and 5-player game. The difference is, though, is that, for instance, in a 3, 4, or 5-player game, each player, and I'll draw another 6 here. Well, you always keep this hidden what you draw. You may think, oh, you can tell what you're drawing. You really don't. You really can't tell unless somebody's sitting there and really trying to feel it, which would be cheating.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Yeah, but you draw it quickly, okay? So this is me, Julie, and our son David, and we don't know what each other has. The way the 3, and it's also the same for 4 and 5-player. We pick 1 to place, and then we just pass it. So David would place his there, and then here, he has his own board, and then it gets passed, and we do this 6 times. Eventually, you're going to get stuck with the last one, okay? And you'll do this for 2 rounds. And you'll still place 12. So there's no discarding in this version of the game. Okay, do we still have 2 species there?
I don't know. You're kind of messing with stuff. I have to check.
Still 2 species.
Oh yeah, you do.
Okay, so we removed it. So doesn't matter what version of what the player count is. You're always going to place 12 dinosaurs. In the 2-player one, you're discarding half of them. So how does the turns go? Well, the turn goes that one player is going to roll the die. But that player who rolls the die doesn't have to obey the placement of the placement rules. The other players do. So Julie, if she rolls this, I have to place my dinosaur on the left side because that's the coffee side. That's what she rolled. She can ignore that. So the die is rolled. We pick a dinosaur to discard and a dinosaur to place. We reveal and then place it. Julie, being the one who rolled the die, can go anywhere, and I must go on the left side. All right, so let's take a look at the sides of the dice. Okay, so the coffee side must go on the left side of the board. Where is the bathroom side? Bathroom side is the right side of the board. So that's right here. Okay. There's a little bathroom symbol there. Now this is a weird symbol for grassland. If I can get it to give it focus. Come on, focus.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the grassland side, so that's the southern half of the board. That's the brown side, these 3 pins. The north side is the tree side of the board. So that means you place in the top half, the north half. This side means this die, oops. Why am I having so much trouble?
That's okay, sweetie.
I'm having, okay. This is the T-Rex. This means that if there's a T-Rex in that pin, you cannot place a new dinosaur in that pin. I'll explain why you don't want T-Rexes in different pins in a moment here. And then the last one, which I've had to modify because there is a misprint on the die. It's supposed to be a blank symbol and not have this anchor here. So I tried to draw it as best I can with a Sharpie because in the rule book, at least in the North American print run, you see how it explains here what each side of the die is? That's the empty. You must place a dinosaur in an empty pin. And so when I was reading it, I was going, what the heck is going on here? I couldn't figure it out. So then I had to look it up. So that's why you're watching the playthrough. So whether or not you want to mark your die, maybe you got a version. I read that there's still editions with this misprint on it. In other countries, they don't have that misprint. I don't know why.
Interesting.
So you must place in an empty pin where there's no dinosaur. So let's take a look at how you score, because the whole point of this game is to score the most points after we place our 12 dinosaurs. After 2 rounds, 2 rounds of drawing 4 rounds of drawing 6 dinosaurs. Okay, in a 3, 4, or 5 player game, it's going to be 2 rounds. All right, let's take a look at how you score. So this pen means that you want to get all the same species. So if you get all Brontosauruses, for instance, let's say I get 4 Brontosauruses in here, you put 1 here, 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 and here. Or, you know what, I'll just show 2 here.
Yeah.
Oops, it's sliding. A little earthquake in the park. So if I were able to get 2 in there, I'd score 4 points at the end of the game. This pen means you just need 3 dinosaurs. They could be the same species or different species, but it has to be exactly 3 to score 7 points. If you have less than 3, you score nothing. If you have more than 3, you score nothing. Just like Willy Wonka, you get nothing. All right, this one right here, you must have pairs. And you can have multiple pairs. So if I had 2 Brontosauruses here, that's basically their mating. That's why it has the love symbols. So, and you score 5 points. So I could have also 2 Stegosauruses there and get 10 points. This one is, you must have, this one is kind of hard to understand at first when you're reading the translation because the rule book is translated. You must have only 1 dinosaur in there, and it must be the only dinosaur of that species in the whole park. So if I have, I don't know what species it is, the orange dinosaur, I can't have any other orange dinosaurs in the park. If I were to place another orange dinosaur, then this is worth 0. This is the where every dinosaur that goes in here must be different. So if I were able to get 3 different ones, it would be 6 points. So I'll show that on here if you can't see it too well. Now the last one, so you can get up to 21 points here, just like you can get up to 24 here. And the reason why I give you so many points is because there's only 8 of a species in the bag. It can be very difficult to get all 6. Now there's the last one here. You put the dinosaur there, 1 species. So if I put the Brontosaurus here, I'm saying that I have the most or equal to Brontosauruses in all other zoos. So if I have a Brontosaurus here and Julie has none, I will score 7 points. If she has 1 or 2, I will still score 7 points. If she has 3 or more, it scores nothing. Now there's one special rule here. Well, there's 2 special rules. The river, let's say you have a dinosaur and you don't want to place it in a pen, or you can't because of the way the placement rule comes up. You can put it in the river and you get 1 point. The other special rule is the T-Rexes. So any pen that has a T-Rex will score a bonus 1 point. The only way to get that bonus point here is that you'd have to have all T-Rexes. You can't remember, this has to be the same species, so you can't put Stegosaurus in a T-Rex here. No, the only way to get the bonus is to have all T-Rexes, so this would be 4 plus 1. You don't score 1 point for every T-Rex, you just score 1 bonus point for having a T-Rex in the pen. Here, you only need 1, okay? So I'd score 7 plus 1, 8 points. If you have a pair of T-Rexes here, it scores 6 points instead of 5. In fact, it could be a situation, I believe. Now that I think about it, if you have a situation where you only have 1 T-Rex, let's see how it describes that.
Okay. Yeah, I wonder about that.
Yeah, let's look right here.
Okay.
Because you might have to reference this when you're playing too, because if you forget like we do, in that pen. So, at the end of the game, each of your pens that contains at least 1 T-Rex brings an additional 1 victory point. Pens with more than 1 T-Rex only bring in 1 point per pen. So, just looking at that rule, I don't get the additional 5 points for having a T-Rex here. If I had 2 T-Rexes, that would be 10 plus 1, 11. Instead, this would be 5 plus 1, 6. Here, you get 7 if it's the only T-Rex in the park, plus 1. But let's say it's not the only T-Rex in the park, right? We have 1 up here. I don't get the 7 points, but I will get the 1 point for having 1 in that pen. So you lose the 7 points, but you get 1 for having the T-Rex here. If you have 1 T-Rex here, you'll get whatever you score, with all the different species, will be 6 plus 1. That'd be 7, for instance. And then here, I would be, if I have more T-Rexes than Julie or equal to, it'd be 7 plus 1, 8 points. All right, so that is how you play. So we're going to draft now.
Yes.
6 dinosaurs. We're going to do this 4 times, as I said. We're going to place 3 every turn for 4 turns, and we're going to discard 3. So this brings a little bit different strategy. I'm going to be looking at what Julie is going for on her board. I'm probably going to be discarding things that she wants. So that's part of the player interaction in this game. All right, so Julie, you can go first. So she's going to roll the die, and she does not have to follow the placement rules. So this doesn't really come into play here in the first part of the game because there's no T-Rexes. So it doesn't bother me. It's not going to affect me at all. Well, okay, I have the one I'm placing.
Me too.
Okay, I'm placing this one, I'm discarding this one. Wow, we got rid of Brontosauruses. Look at that.
I plan to do that.
I understand, but now there's only 8 in the bag here. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to score a lot of points on that one now. All right, so we passed to 4. So here's Julie's 4.
Here's your 4, honey.
I'll put the ones we discarded right there.
Okay.
Okay, I roll the die now. So Julie must place in the coffee, so she'll be able to put that other Stegosaurus I passed her right there. All right, I have it. No, I don't have to obey the placement rules, but I happen to want to. Here's the one I'm placing.
Oh, I'm sorry. We want to put that up front.
Yeah, it's good for the audience to see what's. So we're both going for Stegosauruses. Okay, here's the last 2. Okay, I must follow this placement rule. I can't place it anywhere with a T-Rex, but I haven't done that. And let me think here.
Okay, I know what I'm going to do.
All right, I'm ready. I'm placing here. I'm getting rid of this. Okay, so those are the ones we discarded. Now we're drawing 6 more each.
Would you like to pick first this time? Wait, remind me.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, close your eyes.
Okay. Like Night Ranger, when you close your eyes?
That's right.
Do you dream of dinosaurs?
I do.
Oh, I drew too many.
Nah, that's not going in my head.
Yes. I never played that song. I played
You didn't?
Sister Christian,
I thought you did play that song.
and is it my turn to roll?
I think so.
And
Yes.
don't sell me your lunch meat. Okay.
Don't tell me you love me is how what the song really is.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
You
Smarty
must place in the grassland.
So down in here. Okay,
Wow.
that works.
I can go anywhere, but I don't have what I want.
Oh, too bad for you.
Too bad, so sad, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Hmm. You know what?
Okay, I got it.
Okay, I'm placing here. I'm getting rid of that. I'm placing here.
Oh my gosh, we are just like,
Well, there you go. Here's the 4 that you have. Here's my 4 that you handed me. We don't have any Stegosaurus, do we?
trees.
I must place in the trees.
I can go wherever the heck I want.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm going here. And I'm getting rid of that. We keep on doing the same moves, don't we?
Pretty much.
Okay, so here's the last 2. Here's my last 2.
Okay.
Okay. You get to roll, right?
No, I just rolled, sweetie.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
mister.
So I'm going to keep the die there because we're going to, that way I remember that's
Okay.
your turn. So I must place in the grassland.
No, I have to place in the grassland. You can
Yes.
place wherever you choose.
You know what then? I better put that over here
Yeah, you
on
rolled
my
it.
board. Okay.
Okay.
Thinking. All right, I am discarding this and I'm placing here.
Seriously?
Wow. We're like matching each other too much.
That's what happens when you've been married for 26 years,
Okay, take the die. Okay, so this is the
which is a good thing.
second to last round.
I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm trying really hard not to take the bag from him too soon. I did that. I've done that a lot when we've played. I get so excited.
All right, so I get to see the die first before I decide what I'm going to place. So roll
Okay.
and put it on your board. All right, that's okay. I can deal with that.
Can you?
Yeah. Okay.
Hang on. Okay. Wait, I gotta get rid of one.
Okay, so Julie got exactly 3. Here's the 4 she's getting. Not
Here's the
much
4
choice
he's
there.
getting. Yeah, I get a little more choice than I do.
I get to roll.
I get to rule.
All right, that sucks for you. That's going empty.
Yes, it does suck
For me, it doesn't affect me at all.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Okay. I'm getting rid of this and I'm placing here. So I don't have to follow the placement rules.
No, you don't. There you go,
Okay,
babe.
here's the last 2. And you roll. All right, that's good for me.
That's
I
good for
wanted
me
that.
too.
I wanted to go on the right side of the park.
Well, good for you.
Okay, so
Okay,
those are the
now
ones you're
you're gonna
discarding.
roll.
Yep. Last turn.
Okay, don't look. 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4. Okay, I'm good.
I looked by accident.
That's okay. Do you remember?
It doesn't matter in this case.
I wouldn't remember.
Okay.
You
All
get
right.
to roll, sweetie pie.
I roll. Coffee.
Coffee. Oh, that works for me. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm getting rid of this and placing here. See, we're just matching ourselves. Okay, you roll. Oh, here's your 4. Look, you got a lot of T-Rexes.
And here's your 4. You got another stick
You
of
know why I
seed.
did that?
Why?
I was thinking of, here, put it back.
Oh,
I was thinking of getting rid of the T-Rex. I said no, because I want to get one of those when it comes back.
yeah, you will get one.
Yep.
All right. a rock.
Grassland.
Grassland.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. I can go wherever my little heart desires. Okay.
I'm getting rid of that. I filled that in.
Good job, sweetie.
Okay. Here's your last two.
Here are your last two, my love.
So it's a T-Rex. Hopefully I can get... Oh, I got lucky.
Yes, you did.
I got the coffee area. Now, see, if Julie would have rolled anything but grassland or coffee, I would not be able to place this last T-Rex. So, all right. So that we have placed our 12 dinosaurs. Let's take a look now at our scores.
Okay.
So I'm going to rotate the
Yeah, you
board.
did really well with that one, sweetie. Nice job.
All right. So that's
21.
plus the T-Rex makes it 22.
Nice.
This is, since it's T-Rexes, it's going to be +1, so that's 6, that's 28, that's 0.
Oh,
Because I didn't have 3.
right.
What did I say, 28? Yeah,
Yes.
28 plus 8 more is 36. I don't know, it's going to be close.
Awesome. Okay, my turn. Mine for you.
It's going to
Oh,
be
wait,
close.
he's upside down. There we go.
Well, he was laying on his back like a dog
That's right. Mine is belly scratched.
or a cat. Okay. So, you got a T-Rex here. That's 3 plus 1, 4. This is the only Brontosaurus. That's 11.
Mm-hmm.
You got a pair. That's 16. You did have exactly 3. That's 23. And then you have
12.
35. Wow. I only beat you by 1.
Good job, sweetie.
That was close.
That was very close. Nice
Just-
job.
Now, if there was a tie,
Mm-hmm.
so you had a T-Rex here. Okay.
Yep.
Instead.
Okay.
You would have had 36.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoever places the least T-Rexes wins.
That would be me.
So, well, only 1 point difference.
Wow, that was really close. That
Yeah.
was fun. Yay
So-
for David.
So you can see how fast this goes, this drafting.
Which is
set
great.
collection game.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully check out our review, and then we also going to be playing the expansions.
Yes, we are.
All right, so thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you
All right,
later.
bye-bye.
Bye.